Hi guys, how are you? I'm sorry I haven't been here in a while. It's been a little bit of a busy week. I haven't been on my Facebook page either. I got a new puppy as a gift for my birthday for next week. On Tuesday, the 23rd is my birthday. And she's a beautiful little Pomeranian puppy. And I've been painting, so I've been like painting, and then in the midst of my painting, the puppy came. So I've been painting and dealing with the puppy and the kids and everything like that. So it's been a bit of a crazy week for me, a beautiful, positive week. So I'm so excited. I tried to upload a picture of her yesterday, but it wouldn't upload from my doctor's office. So I will load a picture up of her. She's so cute. So if you hear a little whining in the background, she's literally like this big. She's so tiny. Oh, I love little dogs. Sorry, guys. And yes, and I've been painting, and I was gonna start painting. I'm like, no, if I start painting, you guys, when I get my mind on something, I can't stop. So when I start painting, like I'll just go to the end of the day. Hey guys. So like I was like, let me do my live, or I'm not gonna get to it again today. So I'm here before I start my painting. Hopefully I'll finish it by the end of the day. Okay. Father in Heaven, Spirit Guides, show me clearly. I just had the Hermit before, guys, with the Tower coming sideways. The first card from my Facebook Live was the Hermit. I'm going to give you a quick update on my Facebook Live today was about the Hermit. Going within, not saying a damn word. Good morning. Not listening, seeing what's going on around you, and then taking it in, and then standing your ground and standing firm and don't budge. So it's almost like if something is going to come towards you where they're going to manipulate you, Spirit is saying, stand firm. It's time to spread your wings. It's time to soar. It's time to take action for yourself. And also is saying to stop thinking with your heart so much, right? If you're doing something out of the kindness of your heart, but somebody's kind of like abusing it, they're saying, fuck that shit, take control. Okay, now let's see what's happening for today. The Tower sideways. Not knowing if you're going to let this tower come down, not knowing if you're going to shatter somebody else's world or yourself. What's going on? What's with this Tower, Spirit? For the YouTube collective, does that have anything to do with what today happened on Facebook? I'm curious. See, this person doesn't have love for you. You're seeing this clearly now. Okay. They are trying to manipulate you in not growing and not evolving. Wow. Guys, this is strong. Because this came out earlier today, just before, with the Facebook page message. Okay. For those of you who are not friends with me, it's the same name on Facebook. Okay. Father, show me clearly. What else? What about this? I'm really curious what Spirit has to say about this. I stood firm and my ex lost in court. See? And the judge called him out. Good. Thank God. Thank you, universe. Oh, well, listen. Good luck, hon. You got this. Stand firm. That's what it's saying. Card just fell. Don't know what it is. Stop wasting your damn time. Don't wait anymore. If you've been waiting to see what's going to happen, it's like almost like, don't wait. Don't wait on this situation. This is like, I'm telling you, this is a lot to do what happened just now on Facebook. Okay? Don't wait. Don't wait. On what? Explain. You know what to do. Don't wait. You know exactly what to do. All right? You're intuitive. You know what to do. Don't become weak. Interesting. Don't weaken yourself. Thank you, universe. Good messages. Guys, I'm so loving this message that happened this morning. Facebook and now here. See? You know what to do. By you becoming weak, you'll lose everything. Be strong. Fuck yeah. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Oop, there's a card in here flipped. What is it? Change. Time to change, guys. It's a death card. You're going to end that out, and you're going to transform, okay? You're going to end this out, and you're going to change. You're going to transform yourself into something new. End off the bat. Somebody's manipulating you to not fight. Somebody is trying to use their power over you so you won't battle with them. Okay, what else? So they want to weaken you, maybe bring you down to your knees so you won't do this. Spirit is saying, I got the Hermit again with the Seven of Cups. Kind of interesting, both sideways. Just stop, collaborate, and listen. Exactly. Stop, collaborate, and listen. So listen, go within. Before you take action, just don't do anything. Literally, this is the same thing that came out this morning. Whatever this message is, it's adamant. Before you do anything, don't say anything. Think. Think about all the possibilities, all the little intricacies that this is entailing to, okay? Put the pieces together, okay? Because I think when you put the pieces together, you're going to see something clearly, all right? Don't reveal all your truths yet. All right, a whole bunch of cards just fell out. Let me pick them all up in the order they fell. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Player, somebody going in and out, a player energy, leaving somebody out in the cold, but it has the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody lying about the truths, saying that they were all good and they really weren't putting work into it, into a union. This could be something that this person is going to say, but I don't know. It almost sounds like, is this person going to say that you were the distorted energy? But if you hold firm, you will be fine. And now, like, maybe you've gone on, you moved on because you've lost all emotional. Sorry, my throat just like shut out there. So maybe you've lost all emotional attachments to this situation and you no longer want to deal with the devil. Okay, you just want to be happy. You just want to celebrate your life. But this is like this tower moment that came out, okay? It's like a clarity. Maybe that it's either you or this other person had this tower moment, this clarity. But go within, think, okay, what about this? All hopes and dreams were lost because things were hidden. Somebody never wanted to work with you. They were too busy having a third-party situation and not wanting to move on from it. Okay, they were too preoccupied with something else. Doesn't mean it was another lover. Could be. Could be work, could be family, just could be people, could be friends, right? Third party could be anything. Okay, let's see. What do you have to say about this, please, Spirit? Not taking care of yourself, but needing to put your shit back together. So maybe you haven't been taking care of yourself or the situation, but you need to pull this back together. You need to mend yourself from this broken union, this broken soulmate, broken connection. Hold on a second. This card doesn't want to pick up. Yeah, not so loyal. Maybe you thought they'd be more loyal to you, but they weren't so loyal. You're not really sure what this came on the mending. Not so luck in the fixing of the serendipity fell in reverse on top of the mending card. So I'm taking it as like this, you didn't have luck trying to fix a situation that couldn't heal. Okay, what else? What else? You weren't confident in it, and you were stuck in fear. It's like your lack of confidence and it kept you more stuck in fear. And you're like, and it's like you didn't know what to do. You're like, can I do this? Or am I gonna, like, it's like you were in your head. You're like, I don't know. If I do this, will I ever be able to breathe easy? Will I ever be able to be relaxed? Will my life be at peace? Okay? Will I have this serenity in my life? I don't know why I'm feeling the word serenity, but I just am. This union that was so-so, you were like, yeah, I need to get the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah, and I'm not regrowing this situation. Okay, Spirit, very, very, very precise today, Spirit, on what you're trying to tell us. Okay, healing messages, because this is always where it gets interesting. Healing messages, please, on this story. Revealing your truth. Don't wear a mask. Okay? Hold on a second. Take off your mask is this way. So this way is saying, don't reveal your truth. Don't reveal your truth. Maybe this will be a hand of cards. God, a card of hands. I can't even say. He was cheating on me with multiple women. I'm an Aquarius. Walked away from a same serial. Wow, my stories. Oh, God, sorry. All right, don't reveal your truth yet. You won't receive the help that you need. Maybe you need to act a little bit delicate. Beauty in what? Ah, interesting. The beauty in the entrapment. Maybe there's power of somebody else having power over you. Does that make sense? Maybe if you guys were dealing with somebody, let's say in the courts, right? In the court situation, maybe by you, I think they're trying to say, see the beauty in the entrapment. By this person dominating you, controlling you, maybe it's giving you a leg up in the situation. It's making sense to anybody? Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's something that you're not seeing clearly. Let's see. Let's see what else I have to say. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs in ending the cycle. Letting go. Okay, what else? What about this letting go? It's temptation. What's tempting you guys? Nate, okay. I feel like from what's temptation of being the victim. Okay. Yeah, so it's almost like the beauty in the entrapment. Victim cautious mode. Okay, now Spirit's giving me another message. Did you play the role of always being the victim? Good morning, guys. And like, you just wanted to look good as being the victim? Okay, possibly. Because, it is easier to be the victim than to be the person that's abusing somebody, right? So it's like, and I think Spirit, if for those of you who were in that position, or even if you're not in that position, and maybe you're becoming into that position because of whatever circumstances that you're going through, right? It's almost like saying, don't be tempted to be the victim, okay? Just let go. Just let go. Don't be the victim. Say what you got to say. Be matter of fact about it. Don't play the damsel in distress, the victim. Just do what you got to do, right? Be creative. Interesting. All right. Leash your creativity. And then we have sexual arts in reverse. So I don't know. That could be multiple things for many of you guys out there, right? So it's like, be creative because you haven't been thinking outside the box, too. Okay? You've been the opposite of what you need to be, Spirit is saying. So be a little bit more creative because you haven't been. It's time to manifest. It's time to create what you want, okay? It's time to get what you want. Heal the hole in your heart and be happy. And discover your purpose and your path. Okay, if you haven't yet done so, or maybe you're on that path. Maybe by you doing all this, it will bring you closer to that path. See, it's like almost Spirit saying, can't you see how much potential you have? How much growth you have, or how much growth you're going to have? I want to read this because it's in reverse. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. You're not allowing yourself to receive, and you're not allowing yourself to give. That's why they're saying, don't you see how much growth you have? You're not allowing yourself to get it. Maybe by you standing firm and holding your ground, you will receive it. You're not seeing things clearly. You're not looking at yourself clearly. You're not looking at the illusions. You're not seeing the mirage. What about this? Oh, you're not seeing clearly that if you, okay, stand your ground, that you can ascend, but you're not paying attention to the signs, guys. Okay. Dreams of not being alone. Dreams of not being in solitude. What else? Freedom. Keep going and don't keep yourself trapped anymore. Okay, guys. Like, it's very... Today's message, as I'm going to start to cough now, my throat chakra, it's getting activated, is really about, like, standing your ground, right? Not being the victim. Standing your ground. Free yourself. Keep going. Don't allow somebody to knock you down. Stand firm in who you are as a person, which is also your root chakra, right? Like, you need to stand firm. You need to stand strong in who you are as a person. Again, something with the songs, guys. There's something with the songs, but it's in reverse. It's like the songs are giving you messages, but you're not listening. You don't want to hear the truth in the songs. You don't want to hear the truth in the messages, possibly. You don't want to know the truth in the messages. You're not prepared. You're not being prepared. You're not allowing yourself to be prepared. Decide what you really want. Okay? You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and you can juggle them well. All right? What else, Spirit? What else do you want to tell the collective for today? What else do you want to tell the collective? Regeneration. It's time to regrow. It's time to mend yourself. It's time to piece yourself back together and grow. Okay? It's time to grow a new skin. A new skin. Because regeneration, right? It's like they have a picture of the lizard. The lizard, the tail falls off, it grows back. So maybe there's a piece of you that fell off. And it's going to grow back. Maybe you don't believe it's going to grow back, but it's going to grow back. But you have to allow it to, right? It's like, it's almost saying like you're not protected in a community. You need to free yourself from the sadness. All right? I feel like that's a totally separate message here. So only you guys are a number that's going to fit in your life. There is a group of people that you're not protected with, and you need to free yourself from this, okay? You have infinite possibilities. Just imagine. So if you feel like, if you're in fear of leaving a certain maybe friend group or family group, whatever the case it might be, work group, they're saying there's so much more out there. You just need to see this. But it's still about you standing firm in who you are, right? You're going to grow. It's kind of funny. Even if you're not graceful, You're an old soul. You know exactly what to do. All right. They're saying, honestly, vibrancy. Vibrancy. All right. A peacock is clearly in the picture. So I'm going to use the peacock. You ever see a peacock in person? They walk around. Then the males, because the females are not pretty. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. The males, they spread their feathers and they ruffle them and they really loud, right? Like, look at me. This is who I am. Look at me. I'm strong. I'm powerful. It's like this arrogance boasts out of their feathers. You ever see a peacock in person? They're very beautiful. Actually, I was going to buy some, but they're very loud, so I couldn't. I didn't want my neighbors to shoot me. So, yeah. So it's like saying, like, maybe if you're trying to be delicate about putting out who you are as a person, they're saying, dude, you're old as fuck inside. And an old person, what would they do? They wouldn't give two shits about who they are. They're just going to be who they are, right? It's like, dude, you're an old soul. Show your shit. Wear it proud. Stand firm. Don't let somebody abuse you. Don't let a community abuse you. Don't let your ex abuse you. Don't let friends abuse you. Don't let your boss abuse you. It's like this situation, it keeps you weak. All right, free yourself from this. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you heard that. My phone is ringing. Free yourself from this. Okay? Like, you know what to do. Do it. All right, what else, Spirit? Healing messages. What else? Because I do have to go. I need to start painting. I want to finish this. Balance. Connecting board. Awareness. All right. I think they're saying, like, see, you know the truth. You know the instability you had. You need to bring balance back to this. You need to come into union with yourself. 11-1. It's kind of funny. Sorry, guys. That means something to me. 1-1-1. You need to bring balance into this indifference in your life. And you know this. Like, you are completely aware of this. Okay? Slowly getting back to... Oh, exactly. And that's what I'm doing. I've been painting here. It's funny that we're all on the same page. This resonates. I know what Spirit is saying. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. What else? See, it's like, you know, even though if you don't know the truth. It's like, you know, even though you, maybe you know intuitively, you know it, even though you don't actually in the 3D know the truth. It's like you know it to your core, right? Maybe you were waiting for some type of balance. Or maybe you don't know if you'll ever be financially balanced. Maybe you don't know if you'll ever be financially, like, stable, like Willis. Or I don't like talking about finances, guys. But maybe this has to do with finances too. But if it doesn't have to do with finances, it's like, will I ever be okay? Will I ever be, like, fine with this change? Because this has to do with a change, right? Or you know the truth about finances, how things are not the way they're supposed to be. But keep positive, move forward, okay? Even though you're in mental conflict, stop wasting your time. Okie dokies. Okay. Oh God, I'm sorry guys. For all those who are from India, I was going to speak with an Indian accent. Don't ask me why, because my kids do it all the time. Because of the movie Madagascar. The Fusas and the guy, King Julian. Sorry, and my two older kids do the King Julian. They love that voice. I mean, even though they're 18 and 16, they love King Julian, and they're always like, King Julian. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh my God. Don't mean to offend. It's just a cute sound. It's a cute voice. I was going to do the King Julian voice. All right, what else? For all those who have children and know the movie, it's cute. It's a cute movie. Oh, it's almost like, see, back to finances. All right, and I don't really take this as finances, but for some reason I am right now today, and I've been really trying to listen to my mediumship skills. It's prioritizing, right? Prioritize. But do you see what he's holding? This is Archangel Metatron. It's like a gold bowl of jewels. And then I have the bright idea, and they came out like this. It's almost like prioritizing this bright idea that possibly has to do with finances. Okay? It's like, I think you need to get this shit in order. Even though your mental conflict, Guys, I am so tongue-tied today. Maybe you are too. I mean, it does happen. It's funny. I never noticed this until I got together with my boyfriend. I'm dyslexic. He is too. And I think that's why he picks up on it. I say a lot of my words backwards. So sometimes I say phrasing backwards too, but I didn't notice this until I was with him. He's like, dyslexia. I was like, oh my God, you're so right. I even talk backwards. Let's see, what is this? I have to move in with my friend's mother, my son, because I can't find any apartments I can afford or job. It's humble. It is humbling. All right, I don't know how long you've been watching me, but the same thing happened to me in December. My parents kicked me out of the house. I have 3 kids because of the COVID situation. They didn't kick me out. They put me in a very compromising situation. My kids were inadvertently third removed, exposed to COVID. My parents are older. They're in their 70s, you know. And they told me that my kids had to make an ultimatum and they had to choose either them or their father. And, you know, I'm getting divorced. So I was like, I can't put my kids in a position where they're either going to choose to see me and their grandparents or their father. Like, it's not feasible. They gave me 2-hour windows. I wasn't allowed to go home. I had 2 hours before my kids were going to come back to me. I had nowhere to go. I had 2 hours. Yeah. Was probably the worst position I've ever been in my life. You know? I was going to move into a hotel. Yeah. So I get it. And guess what? Thank God my boyfriend moved out of his place for a couple of weeks so I can stay there, because in the United States, I don't know where you're from, or in New Jersey, like they have laws on divorcing and all this other stuff that's going on in the world. He had to move out because I had nowhere to go. And I was trying to find an apartment, right? And everything that was available was not going to be available for months. There's a point to the story, to what you're saying. And then this apartment fell into my lap. This is my girlfriend's 2-family house. She goes, my tenant just moved out. It's only a 1 bedroom, but you and your 3 kids are more than welcome. Within 2 weeks, I was kicked out of my parents' house, moved into my boyfriend's house. He had to move out of his house so I could stay there because he was helping me out, so I didn't have to move into a hotel with my kids. And then I found this place and I moved in. Like, literally, I've had like a 6 months of, I moved six times, I want to say, in 6 months. Stress. But what I was going to say, the point is, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's going to open up another opportunity that you're not going to see, right? So just welcome the embrace. And honestly, it's humbling for you, but it also teaches your kids a lesson, right? Life lessons, exactly. My kids were very privileged, right? Even though we didn't have like uber money, we lived a really good life. And especially my older kids, my oldest child, took her a really long time to understand this. We always told her, like, you have no idea how lucky you are and this and that. Like I said, we didn't have like cash coming out of our ass. We just had a good life, right? And we got to do things. We enjoyed our life. We did things. We had a nice size house, all this stuff. Now all of us are sleeping in a 1-bedroom apartment. 4 people in 1 bedroom. Just until I can finalize my divorce so I can do what I got to do next, right? And now it's like, I go, you see? Now I say to them all the time, because I've had a very weird life. I've always been very humbled. I've always had a lot of weird things happen to me. I grew up in a really big house with no money. My dad's a builder. So My dad bought like a piece of land and put a big house there because that's what he does for a living. Everybody assumed I was rich, but I wasn't. Like we almost lost our house multiple times. Like people don't get it. Like people from the outside see you as one way. So, I mean, literally, like I had to go to work at like 13 because my parents couldn't buy me clothes. They couldn't even feed us. Like it was, you know what I'm trying to say? Like very different from today's youth and everything. Whatever, we all have our stories, right? But I've always been humbled. My kids, not so much, right? So now I'm like, you see, now do you appreciate all the things you had? And I said, and now do you realize there's so many people in the world who live in a place, in a one bedroom apartment or one bedroom unit, a whole family, their whole lives, right? It's, in a lot of parts of the world, that's how it is, right? In Europe, it's like that. Like I know that. I have family members who have a one bedroom or a two bedroom and they have 8 kids and all the kids sleep in one bedroom and the parents sleep in the other bedroom, right? You know what? This is a good life lesson for everybody and to make the best of adversity, right? Because it's a good thing, right? And honestly, it's funny. I think my ex, God, the shit he did, is living like so above his means. Not above his means. I'm sorry. I'm lying. It's not about above his means. Oh, God. And my lawyer is calling me. Guys, I'm going to have to end this call. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to talk to my lawyer. Bye, guys. I'm sorry.